people aren't blessed the way
Some people are druids and some people aren't.
Druids drive their cars
7.
like this.
Plus 7, 14.
Rogues drive their cars like
Like
this.
Why? Who are these people?
Rogues drive their cars like this.
14. 14 doesn't do anything because it's not a good roll.
Not particularly. Let me check exactly how the cookie crumbles.
Bobby.
You should use the Ring of Ram if you get close enough. You can knock
I'm
him
across a street on the roof.
I know, but if you can get
I
close
want to
enough.
wreck the town for no apparent reason.
You fire the thing. You see it clatter across the rooftop next to him, and he kind of looks up towards your direction, and he winks and disappears.
God damn it.
Moonbeam it! Moonbeam it again! Further down the street.
Yeah, better start doing the spot checks.
Moonbeam further down the street. He's just moved a couple houses down.
All right, it's his turn now, right?
Yep.
Well, what is he going to do? You're the one that's in
You
charge
don't.
of this.
You don't see anything.
Moonbeam him down the street.
It's my turn again?
He's only gone so
Don't
far.
turn
He's
back.
still up there.
He's not like, you can't, he's not going to teleport far.
Yeah, he's didn't.
The first time I teleported 2 houses down, he's going to teleport a little bit more down. He's not
So
going to
then do
teleport.
a spot check. You
like
gotta see
across
where he
the
is.
world.
Yeah, see where he is, because he's
Can I-
not
You got to
that
bust
far.
out the...
Can I spot check and moonbeam?
You can do both.
All right, so we'll moonbeam first, and then we'll spot check. I don't need to roll
Moonbeam
for
farther
moonbeam.
down the street, like outside the moonbeam we already have.
Let me just double check here. Hold on.
Just shift it
Give me one
to the
second.
bat signal.
I just want to make sure I have enough.
So
Yep, we're
Brian,
good.
All
how's
right.
the weather?
You bring this up.
Crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Listen to these
Spot
guys.
check 14
With our-
plus, that would be wisdom, so that'd be 18.
All right. You don't see anything. What are you doing? No, there's 2 beams of light in the middle of this street.
But it moved farther down, though, right?
Well, yeah, they're not on top
It's
of
like
each
they're
other.
reenacting the Fiddler
But
on the
it's
Roof
very
play.
interesting to just
I
be
know.
walking down the
Here.
street, see these light beams from the sky.
That's a crazy sound, like Crazy Eddie's. What you got? You remember Crazy Eddie, right?
I do remember Crazy Eddie.
Tax evasion? Love that guy.
Us prices are crazy.
Crazy. You have the best outfits. Totally
Come
yellow.
on down to Crazy Eddie's. Our prices are crazy. Can I use
Are you just rolling for rolling's sake?
perception?
I am.
Bless you. Bless you.
All right, roll.
I don't know. 8 plus, what is it?
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. So we meet up on the street.
We have to.
All right, well, you guys meet. You arrive at the council chambers.
Fine, like.
You see a few guards. They nod and open the door as you're going to proceed in.
Yeah.
You walk in. You see that the
You haven't
council's
had, like,
formed.
any kind of
The
tracker,
6
do you?
remaining members. They turn and look at you. It's
track or
like,
anything?
what's the urgency? What happened?
One among you was a traitor. He attempted to kill us tonight in his halls during the festival.
And feed his children that were missing.
Yes, it would seem that he was a cannibal. An avid
That's-
cannibal.
And tried to poison us.
He
as
also
well.
Husband was a cannibal?
He also mutated into some sort of strange magical creature.
And he also had a zombie sidekicks. Don't forget the zombie sidekicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zombie side.
It's very.
Yeah.
That's a tall order to swallow at this late at night.
Skull says on the table.
You don't have to take my word for it. You can send a man over to investigate the scene. It was quite grisly.
You don't have to take my word for it. Here's a second opinion.
I'll take your word for it. Here's James Woods. Tell you more about it.
All right.
Hey, everybody. I'm James Woods.
I guess we'll look into it. I don't know where we go from here.
We don't know either.
We need to figure out who he was talking to, figure out who his accomplices were, and find out if there's anyone else amongst us who is a
Did
traitor.
we mention the figure that the other 2 are chasing?
No, let's keep that to ourselves for now.
You want to keep that?
I don't need to know where they
He's
are.
like, I guess we'll organize the watch
keep
to
your
search his
thing?
house tomorrow.
The sooner the better. Yes.
This is disturbing. He was usually always the absolutely positive one of us.
No, we don't have tracking.
I never would have guessed that this was the case.
Has his behavior been odd or out of sorts as of
He
late?
seemed to be having even better time than usual.
Of course he was. He was eating people.
He was being well fed.
Yes. Well, he was a creature of some sort, so probably feasted off of
There's definitely
young
black
ones.
magic involved in this somehow.
We'll have to consult with Leon. It's the only mage that's left outside the city, or left in the city outside the tower. See if he knows anything about this.
Yeah.
And whispering to you, in character, it's like we should probably talk to Liam ourselves as well.
Yes, we should maybe before they do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, you can tell them tomorrow.
All right. Is there anything else we could do for you this evening?
At the moment?
Yes.
What? What do you suggest?
Search their friggin' homes, man.
It's the council, man. We can't just say, hey, we
we're the
need to search
council.
your homes.
There's dissension here, and someone screwed up.
Well, we searched their homes after the meeting.
Oh, sure, when they blow up.
Well, if we search their homes without their knowledge, because if we want to search their homes, couldn't they hide something with our knowledge?
If they knew we were coming, they'd
Yeah,
be
because
prepared.
it sounds to me like if they are in on it, we need to do it on the DL.
Okay.
Like
Now,
I would.
while
anyway.
we're telling them this, can I look to see if one of them is reacting differently, like if
Oh, I can sense like a
sense
laurel?
motive or something.
Yeah,
That roll for it.
Should I roll? Okay.
Yeah, you roll 2.
All right. 7,
I got a 8 in its
Plus-
wisdom.
9.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking duds.
Yeah.
God damn.
No one seems particular, though Baxter Shepard, one of the council members, seems more angry than the others that there was a traitor among the mists.
Okay, either he's the only one who has no clue what's going on, or he does and he's pissed that it gets foiled. That would be my guess. My guess is he's pissed that it got foiled.
What do we know about
What
Baxter?
spells do you have?
Not a lot. He's one of the landowners. He's not the wealthiest. He's not the most vocal.
He's
don't really know
a wolf
much about
among us.
Alright.
He's a quiet one.
So I guess if there's no further business, then we should seek out the resident magic user, and then I guess Baxter could be our first.
But we need to
Stake
go
out.
You only have
talk
7, but
to
you're able to choose 10.
Leon
Yeah,
first.
Leon.
First, Leon first,
Page.
and then maybe search their houses after.
And we should definitely meet up with them.
Yes.
Find out what they know about the stranger with the magical Santa Claus-like abilities.
Okay. Do you guys meet on the street?
The same spot where we are?
Yeah.
They come to us?
Guys,
well,
you do yours.
you guys meet first on their way
Yeah.
to you. What is your?
I have no tracking stuff anymore. I used to have
guys,
track.
how's the request? Did you catch them?
No, we're not
Okay,
there yet. You're not
so-
to us yet.
Oh, yeah, we are. We just met up.
We attacked him. He
I thought-
missed. He
No,
missed
no,
for
yeah.
him. Then he went to the roof. Then we tried to find him again, and
He disappeared into
the guy
oblivion.
just disappears.
Yeah.
He's still got that bag.
Do you have your detect magic? Can you detect some magic and see if there's any magic used in
Well,
this?
why would I detect magic right now?
To see if he's using magic to
He
transport,
probably is.
teleport.
Yeah, but how would I detect it right here?
If
Was
we're
he
in
here?
the street where we were, and the guy was disappearing.
Yeah, they're at the point where they lost.
Oh,
Vision.
I thought these.
Worst wizard,
Wizard
ever.
I thought you guys were in the road coming towards us because we.
Why
just
would we
got-
come to you when you're where the reaction is? You're in the council with a bunch of losers,
All right, all
with a
right.
bunch of corrupt fools, and
So
we're
we
out
met you
trying to
guys
save
where
the
you
world.
were, and you lost them.
He lost him. He turned into a panther.
Oh, you threw him under the bus.
He turned into a sex panther and tried to get up there.
What a jerk!
99% of the time,
What a
works all
jerk!
the time.
Throws you
Threw
under
you
the
under the
bus.
bus.
No, I shot an arrow and it hit the roof and it scared him away. He winked at me first. So
All right, so want me to detect magic?
I thought it was cute.
Please.
What about the blood in your mouth? Do you still have that?
Yeah. You have
Bobby
some kind
turns
of,
to
can
the
I see a
side,
sign?
gargles, and spits.
Wait a minute.
Here, I'll detect. Do I have to roll for this? Do I have to roll? For
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Your ability to perceive
Worst.
magic is phenomenally horrible.
Wizard ever.
I noticed the grass grew a little bit today. It's magical.
Magical.
You are the WWE.
You're not able to determine anything important.
Let's get some rest, guys.
Do you have detect magic?
I don't. You take that spell.
Why do we have the worst wizard ever?
Oh my God! I kicked ass last round, so shut up. You
did.
lost the guy.
You and your
What'd
telekinesis.
you guys
The one
find
thing
out?
you
What-
can't.
what-
You're a magical
what did the
being,
council say?
and you
Did
can't detect magic.
Anything of importance?
Um, They were all
Stuff.
pretty much clueless. One of them seemed to be extremely upset at the news, so I don't know if he's putting on a front.
His name?
Baxter.
Baxter Shepherd.
Baxter.
Baxter,
no, Baxter.
I've known many shepherds.
They said that they were going to consult Liam, but I think that we should probably.
Consult him first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
we
We
want
gotta go right now.
Yeah.
He stays at the same inn as you guys.
All right, go.
Baxter's in.
So you guys head to the inn.
Hustle just Hear ye, hear ye!
You arrive. You see that the crowd is drunker than usual.
Good.
Some of them probably went to the celebration this evening.
That we missed. That was in our honor.
There's gonna be no more of those celebrations anymore, guys.
Celebrate.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't
You
eat the
see,
mutton.
you see, Leon's talking with some of the townsfolk. He sees you and he waves you over.
Dude,
He's like,
worst night.
Ever.
he's like, the celebration was great. What happened?
Well, first off,
We ate
went into
baby.
this room with this other guy, Edmund Wright. He turned into a bug guy. He tried to kill us. He had him on his hook leg scorpion
Yeah, what he said.
tail thing. Got him in the shoulder, hung him up in the air. Then there were
Babies were
zombies.
eaten.
We killed the zombies, ran off, went to the council. These guys went to the council to tell them. We saw Bad Santa. We chased after Bad Santa. Bad Santa is a teleporter. He's like Nightcrawler. Poof, poof. There he goes. Couldn't find him. He turned into a panther. Couldn't do anything. I went to shoot an arrow, hit the roof. Poof. Guy went away. Can't find him. Now we're here.
Oh, he also winked.
Yeah, you winked?
Yeah, you forgot that.
I'm trying to forget that. It was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Did you see him actually make any gestures, or did he just instinctively teleport?
He winked and then teleported.
He went to
because he
bite
did
him.
it
He turned
both
into a
times
dog.
we saw him teleport.
He
He
turned
winked.
into a dog,
Yeah.
tried to bite him. When he bit him, he teleported.
He winked
two
both times.
houses
So
down
you
on a
didn't
landing.
see him make any arcane gestures when he teleported?
No,
No.
because our wizard can't tell what arcane is. He doesn't know how to
I
spell it.
wasn't
either.
with you when it happened.
And he can't figure out what magic is.
All he did was wink.
Worst wizard ever.
Doesn't sound like a wizard practitioner. It seems to something with like an innately magical if he's not actually casting a spell.
Could it be a demon? Dun dun dun.
It's demon.
Demon.
I'm kidding.
Exactly.
I'm
I know,
demon.
I know.
I'm just don't.
Maybe tieflings?
There's two other townsfolk he was talking about the celebration. They're kind of overhearing. They were drinking with Liam. One of them's like whispers something to the other one, and the other guy just shakes his head and he's like, "That's stupid."
What the fuck you say?
There are no stupid thoughts, just stupid people
And people who drink and
and
way
bad
too much.
wizards.
The other guy,
Besides that, there are
the other
no-
guy
I'm
points.
never saving you again.
The other guy points for you guys to pull up chairs and he pours you some ale. He's like,
Round of ales on me.
he's like, there used to be a legend that my
Whoa.
grandfather used to tell me
Whoa, things are happening.
that
There was
I
nothing
know.
in there.
I'm just kidding.
there was a person that, the parents always referred to as the boogeyman.
Oh, the boogeyman.
boogeyman.
Every 77 years,
They called
supposedly he
him
would come
Mr.
out of
Boogie.
hibernation, would steal a dozen or so children, and then no one would ever hear of him again.
They called
I always
him
thought it was a
Mr.
legend,
Booger.
but the legend is that, if your children were bad and they didn't go to sleep, the boogeyman would just come out from underneath your bed or your closet, take a sack, and the kid would just disappear.
So 77 years ago, the same thing sort of happened.
I don't know to the I'm only like 20 something, but
To the archives.
No, sleep.
Oh,
Well,
To the microfiche.
to the microfiche.
I never really thought. I thought it was just a tale that parents told their children to make them go to sleep when they wanted them to.
Well,
I'd love the microfiche.
well, I'm hoping that we also relate
Always
to
made me
Liam
like such an investigator when I use
the events
microfiche.
at the castle. Like, is it magic he's heard of before or familiar with? I mean, the guy metamorphosed into like a giant scorpion with 4 flaming zombies. So
This is not something I've ever seen.
neither have we. It's all news to us.
Well, I asked them what they know about Baxter. If they know there's like any rumors about
Why,
town.
Baxter? Why?
Baxter
Trapped in
seems
a
like a
glass
good
cage
guy.
from ocean.
He actually used to visit the White Tower quite often. He was friends with basically the head of the White Tower, Philosopher Reginald.
To Leon for the truth call.
Maybe
Lee, anything you have to say about this guy, Baxter?
He was always pretty nice when I saw him when he came to the tower. He seems the most socially active of the counselors from my standpoint. But then again, I used to never leave the tower nearly as much.
Here's
seems
my
kind
thought.
of
We
weird
sleep,
that the one
we
guy
get
that
our
leaves the
stuff
tower
back,
left
and
the tower,
then we
and now
go
Chap7
and talk
that's
to this Baxter guy. Either he's another traitor, or he may have information that we need to know either about.
If
Bad
anyone
Santa?
that knows anything that's going to be truthful with us, it's going to be him.
Probably.
Good old bad Santa.
Either about the attack at the castle, the disappearance of the tower, the frickin' weird bad Santa guy. I don't know.
Is Leon, the Mr. Mage there, can he join us in the morning? Leon Taft? Or does he have something else that he's got to boogie on with?
Not particularly. What was your...
Well, I would like him to meet up with the Baxter guy.
Very introductory.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
introduces.
I'll meet you in the morning.
Cool.
So you guys rest.
Oh yeah.
All right, choose what spells you want for the next day. All right, you guys wake up in the morning fully rested.
Fully rested.
Fully breasted.
Leon
Fully
greets you,
breasted.
and he walks you over to the Shepherd residence if you're inclined.
Yeah, we got to go.
All right, you arrive at. There's a lot more modest than the Wright residence. You guys knock, and Baxter answers. And he kind of looks surprised you're here, and he's like, "Come in. What do I owe the honor? What's going on? Did you learn anything new from last night?"
No, but
Well-
we had heard that you once had comings and goings from the White Tower.
It was like, "Yeah, I visit there quite often. They really have their fingers on the pulse of this place."
Which means that basically you're the only one that we can trust in the council.
Well, the only one
I
we
will
want
have to say
trust.
that Jarvis was the last person to arrive last night, and he
Jarvis?
seemed quite.
He a robot?
Iron Man.
Flustered?
Yeah. he was a little red in the face, and he seemed to have a small scrape on his arm.
See, that's interesting because last night I was tracking someone. I ended up biting a guy on the arm. What arm?
You bit someone?
Well, no, it's a long story. Listen,
It's a long story. It was the sexual acting. The guy liked biting.
In the heat of passion, you know.
had to do
things
it.
The
happen.
safe word was cantaloupe.
The safe word was cantaloupe.
I thought he said cannibal, so
I bit him in the
So I bit him
arm.
on the arm.
none of that matters. Either way, was it the right arm or the left arm?
I don't know what arm you bit him, but it was the same arm you bit him.
Fantastic.
It's the same way you bit him on it.
We need your help.
What can
Greatest
got
DM response ever. Whenever you bit him up, that's how all right, just go on. You know, geez, get Mr. Technical over here.
Either to get into his area so we can do some investigation, like his home, his residence, or anything,
area?
or
Yeah,
just
he's got a home on the near the docks because he runs a ferrying business.
is the ferrying business that's making fares really cheap, that insane rate.
Yeah, the go home special.
The go home special and never come back.
It seems like he's making people go home, all right. What? Friend? Oh, Miles, do you have something interesting to...
No, I was thinking I could possibly go over there and see if I can.
He's like, yes, we met.
Yes, we met many times. Me and Baxter are old surfing buddies. No, I was thinking I could go and talk to over at the his establishment there, and maybe I have some shipments I need to get rid of and need to get moved. Maybe I can use his ferrying service.
That's good cover. I mean, that makes sense.
Ricky with the dumbest people in the world.
We greatly appreciate your help, and please, if you hear any more strange bits of information revolving around the council, please let us know.
And can you
Send
keep
us a
this
pigeon.
all on the
Don't let the,
DL, as they say in the hood?
don't let the council know.
Yes.
Yeah, they can never know.
Not never, but just not
You
until
do
they
notice,
find out.
being a wizard yourself, he does have a pouch on his belt that's it's similar to what you carry. you have a component pouch with components for spells? He has a component pouch on his belt.
Can I ask? Inquisitive.
Yes, you're Wizard Ease.
Well, I noticed you have a pouch like mine. Can I ask why?
You spellcast.
He kind of like sighs, looks back over at Leon, and then looks over. He's like, the reason why I visit the White Tower frequently is I was training under the head mage.
Interesting.
Another wizard.
Well,
Who's
a wizard in training.
Can we have you
who's the head
guys on
mage?
standby in case we encounter any
We don't know who the head mage
issues,
is. Should we,
so to speak?
who's the head mage?
The guy that's locked in the tower.
He's locked in the tower.
But how do you know how to get a hold of him?
But how do you? In the last episode, he said the head mage is the one that locked the tower, and no one can get inside it.
Well,
It's worth asking. I
they
don't know.
assume he locked the tower. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
but you
worth
can't get inside it.
asking.
You can't
It's
get in
worth
touch with
a-
anybody.
I can ask.
I'm pretty sure Leon would have gotten in touch with somebody if he could. He's
How
from
do
the
I
White
know?
Tower.
We're too busy chasing this guy who kidnapped babies. I just asked.
So, do
Doesn't
you know
hurt to
anything
ask.
about the events that led up to the tower being sealed? Was there anything that you remember those last few days that may have been strange or out of the ordinary? Anything at all that could have signaled?
It was 2 days after the Duke's new mistress showed up.
Not again.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Your whole sister.
Goes back to your sister.
I knew I should have slept
I
with her
may
earlier.
be
knew I
requesting
should've killed her
another
earlier.
special audience
Give her
with the
the
Duke
dagger.
soon.
Give her the
Hey-ho!
dagger, if you know what I mean. My pants dagger.
The Duke is that you're meeting with. He's actually not. Are we concerned about him, or are we more concerned about your
He's a
sister?
puppet. She runs everything.
Yeah. She's the emperor.
She's got her fingers and everything, if you know what I mean.
Like she's literally got her hands right up there. It's
Wink,
like
wink,
he's
you
a
know what I
puppet.
mean? Know what I mean?
She's pulling all the strings.
A little rub and a tug. I say I go to the shipping guy.
This is just you here.
You're just going?
Yeah, no.
That's Miles' car. I have to go by myself.
Yeah.
I can't bring you guys
All
with
right,
me.
go.
That wouldn't be
Yeah,
kosher.
right off on your horse.
Go.
You gonna like go with him? Be like a little field mouse in his pocket or something?
Yeah, you should come as an eagle.
Eagle. I'm not going as an eagle.
Dang.
Can you have like?
Come as a toad. We thought you were turned into a toad.
I can actually go as a toad.
You should go as a toad.
I gotta go as a toad.
You can be my pet toad. I'll name you Ezekiel.
Fish, owl, cat, brown bear, bat.
Can you be a
deer?
can you be a
cat.
goldfish in a
Can I just
bowl?
be a cat that sits on your? Do you have like a backpack cat?
Backpack.
Can we do-
I'm not
can
a
we do a
16-year-old teenage girl from Beverly Hills.
You're Miles Carver. You
Hey,
can
you're
be
Sabrina
whatever
the Teenage
you
Witch.
want. I know.
You're talking cat.
Look, he can
You're my
actually
pet
talk in
direwolf.
cat form.
Yeah, I
You're my
can.
pet weasel.
That actually might make sense.
I'll call you Steve.
Steve
Be
the
a
Weasel.
ferret.
Steve the
Weasels?
Weasel.
Sweezel.
Weasel.
Sweezel.
Yeah, be a ferret. You ferret.
What up, Weasel?
Okay, form a weasel. I'm just gonna
I'll put you in
rest
my
on
pack.
his shoulders.
Should we follow
Be in my
like at a
pack.
distance,
Sounds
or
good.
should we try and request another audience with the Duke?
That's one.
Well,
You should also be trailing behind us, but at a safe distance,
That's
not
what
to
we were
be
saying.
All right.
noticed.
If you want, maybe you guys could con your way in. Say that you're port authority investigating
That's
travel.
true, yeah.
I mean,
Or
that's
they
like
should
a
be
real
trying
thing.
to get a trip home. At least you're interested in getting
Oh
a trip
yeah,
home.
we could inquire about the low prices.
I'll pretend to be your grandfather.
I need to get home. Oh, Grandpa, you're gonna hop inside one of those little bobby things with 25-cent things and get launched through the window.
My friend here is ill. He needs medical attention.
I'm
and
so sick.
from the herb shop,
I had a baby in my stomach. It's killing me.
they ran out of special
Just ate
herbs.
baby, and it's
Yeah.
not sitting well. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take the biggest dump.
Okay, so
we gotta
then-
get home.
So then we'll go see if we can purchase
How about
a
All right, you
crap
guys
my
investigate
pants.
that.
discount
Okay.
ticket.
What are you doing, Miles? You're greeted by a clerk.
wrong
He's
with
like, are you looking for fare, or is there something I could help you with?
No, I got some
Weasels?
shipments that need to be delivered, but I'm out of boats. And I was wondering if maybe on one of your trips, you guys could drop off some product for me.
What are you shipping?
Shipments.
Dildos.
I would like to, transporters don't ask questions. They just transport.
What's the weight load we're looking at?
A couple grams, kilos maybe.
That does not seem that large. Do you?
No.
Bushels.
I don't know. I don't know what the size is. He's asking such in-depth questions. I don't know what
Pounds!
the fuck it is.
Give me pounds or something like that.
In back in the day, they used the metric system. They didn't use like pounds and things. It's 3 stone. Is that what you're asking? 3 stone, all right?
There you go. That
There you
works.
go. That
Jesus
works.
Christmas. I don't know.
That's roughly
It's a lot of stuff. Okay, it's heavy. You might need some
190
people
pounds.
to pull it onto a
Really
boat.
big guy.
A stone's 190
Yeah, you might
I
need
think
some big, large men
stone's like
that
65
carry
or something like
bags on their shoulders to put it onto a boat.
Okay.
God, John, like I know what the frick is being shipped. I don't know.
When would this shipment be arriving?
During
I
the
said it
full
to you.
moon.
What the hell?
The night of
going
the
on?
full moon.
Really?
He's getting way too into this.
Yes, but you're shipping. You should know.
I don't know anything.
You're Miles Carver.
Miles Carver.
Tell him.
I
You're
am
the
acting
assistant
like a
director
mouse guy.
at FedEx.
You're doing a
You should
horrible
know all
job.
about
And-
shipping.
People that
and
do
this-
this stuff for
And
me.
this is the head of the NSA in your department.
Worst Miles Carver ever.
I think I
next
may
week
have
or
to look
two,
into a
possibly?
secondary
Excellent.
information
It's kind of a
gathering.
flow,
Yeah, yeah.
like time frame. There's not like an actual date per se, but if I'm short of a boat or two and I need an emergency
And
shipment sent
could I
out,
take your name?
Miles Carver,
The industry you work for, your business?
Miles Carver Industries.
The USS Enterprise.
Yes, MCI, Miles Carver Incorporated. Shipping and exporting.
I'm gonna get you that
CEO.
shirt.
Do you even know where you work for?
And COO.
You can look up the glossary and find out where
I don't
Miles
know what
Carver
Miles
works.
Carver's
Doesn't matter.
company's name
all,
was.
All he has to do is just
Who knows that?
beat a bluff
Besides
check.
John.
It's good.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Who
good.
knows that besides
His
John?
business is not in the glossary.
Yeah, so what the frick are we looking at there for, Brian?
I don't know. Why are we looking at that?
Ah, you said it. You know it's in the name? It's like you pointed at the glossary like it was in there, like you had seen it or something. I don't know. Why is John asking me questions like this? I don't know.
This is fun, John. Keep going.
He's throwing questions at me I don't know the answers to.
He's like,
What's
I will.
the square root of 400? I don't know. 6. I don't know.
We will.
What
set
kind of
this
stuff
up.
do you ship? We ship things that need to be shipped.
We will set this up for you.
I'd
Is
like
there
to
anything?
meet. Is there a supervisor or a manager I could speak with?
You
Possibly
could
the
report
owner,
him.
so I could talk to him about and set up a contract.
Jarvis is upstairs if you wish to speak to him.
I'd like to. Who is Jarvis, and why would I like to talk to him for? Is he the
Counselor
owner?
Jarvis.
Oh, Counselor Jarvis. Is he the owner of this fine establishment?
Yes, he runs all our. Mostly, we've been doing exports at the moment.
Yeah,
There's
is he,
not a lot of people coming into Glassfield since the
Undead Plague.
yes.
I was here
It's
for
kind
that.
of
I've heard of that.
dampened our appeal towards visitors.
I get sense. So yes, is he free now for a meeting, or do I need to come back?
Sure.
Sure as in he's here now, or sure as in come back later?
I will go notify that you're here, and
I appreciate it.
he walks up
Kind
and
clerk.
he returns and he's
Unnamed
like,
clerk.
"Yeah, he'll see you when you're ready."
I'm ready right now.
I
Why
can
do you
talk
think
to
I'm
him. I can talk to you in the pocket. What do you want me to escape out? Do you want me to just keep low?
here? Just gotta hang out for a minute.
I'm a weasel. I can probably sneak into a pipe. Use the bathroom.
Yeah, use the bathroom.
Just don't get flushed.
Before I head up there, do you have a water closet? I've had quite a few liquids on my travel to your.
Chocolate marshmallows.
You know
All
it,
right,
dog.
he points you to a room with some chamber pots.
Ghost-shaped marshmallows. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Is there any vents? Any crawl space?
Oh, there's like holes in the wall that you could
Pop me up.
weasel in.
You just crawl out of my bag and climb in it, dude.
Pop me up!
You gotta help him out.
You just toss me against the guy. Oh, fine.
We're changing anything.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna be a weasel. I'm gonna
All
stay a
right.
weasel.
Oh, okay. Hold
Someone call PETA
I know.
Come here, little Steve.
Weasel over
Thank
there.
you.
Here you
in the
go.
bathroom.
Why are you beating your weasel in the
go.
bathroom?
What I do with my weasel in the bathroom is my
Weasel
business.
against the wall within the bathroom.
I know.
You go investigate. You find anything, come find me. Go, weasel, go.
Thanks.
All right, you go off,
Good.
It's mimic throwing a
and
weasel
the
into an
guy
air vent.
waits for you outside the
This is what
door
my lights
and
come
leads
to.
you to Jarvis's office. You guys are at the ticket thing,
Yes.
and they said for the low price of 5 silver, they will sail you
Holy
across
balls. That's
to
super cheap.
Pfizer. Yeah, normally it's upwards of like 4 or 5 gold.
Yeah.
Normally,
It's a
the
deal.
common person has to save up for a month or two to get
That's a
across
deal.
the sea.
A deal.
Should we purchase a ticket?
Well, we gotta get in.
All right. Well,
Well, our next ferry is leaving in probably about an hour and a half if you wish to get situated.
Yes, yes, we would.
we would. We have very important business.
Take one for tomorrow.
We had an hour and a half.
Take one for tomorrow.
Why?
Because I can send a shipment along with it.
We have no clue what we're doing, Mark.
Be in boxes. But we can be the shipments.
But we want to stay in town, don't
Yeah, why are we leaving? Where are we going?
If we need to, we could be in the shipment and go with them and find out where the people are going.
I get what you're saying, but I have an honest idea that
But if we wait till tomorrow,
I
that'll
don't
give
know how I feel
time
about that.
to decide if we want to do that or just send
Or-
a fake shipment. And they just not show up and we just sell the tickets to somebody else.
we could just send a fake shipment with a bomb inside of it.
Possibly. But if we have if they wait a day,
So-
we
Buy
have
tickets for
time.
today. And the only reason why is I have a feeling we're going to fight Jarvis in a couple seconds.
Well,
I honestly think it's a
while
moot point.
we're
because
buying
we-
tickets, do I notice anything like unusual about the clerk? Is he like sweating? Does he seem nervous?
No,
Does he look undead?
no.
He's not
He's,
on
he
fire.
just,
He's not the fire in his
busy.
belly?
He's like, there's people behind you waiting for tickets.
Like,
he's
can I
collecting
do
cards.
like a spot check of the general area? Does anything look?
There's a lot of people coming in and out. There's nothing really.
Do you
There's
smell
it's
undead?
really crowded. It's like
So it's your typical
It's
port.
like Grand
Yeah.
Central Station.
yeah, it's like Grand Central Station in New York. There's just people going, getting ready.
So we gotta sneak away.
Kind of Ellis Island, if you will.
Yeah.
I know things.
Okay.
I've read books.
And the clerk takes you up to the office, and you see
No more sugar
Jarvis
for me.
seems to be standing over his desk with his back to you, looking out one of his windows towards. You see, he's got a nice view of all the docks area he owns. He's got about 8 ships you can see from his window.
Wow.
Beautiful view you have here.
He notices. He turns his head slightly, and he's like, "Well, how can I help you, Miles Carver? Is it?"
Yes, I'm a local businessman. I have a shipping and exporting and importing business. And I have some shipments, but I have some boats that are out right now, and I don't have enough boats for the amount of shipments I got to get rid of or have to do. So I was wondering if possibly I could strike up a deal with you and send some of my shipments on one of
Yes,
your
this
ferries.
That's what my clerk impressed upon me, and we have plenty of room. My fleet is quite extensive, and
So I've noticed.
most of my business now is just ferrying people back over to the Visor's homeland, as a lot of them are fleeing. They call it our cursed land, but it's money in my pocket.
I totally understand. I totally agree. I kind of like your idea, and if you hadn't thought of it first, I might have just had to poach your idea. But as a good businessman, I will let you.
He turns around and he kind of like lightly sits on his desk facing you. You could tell by his face that he looks quite young, younger than any of you guys.
Yes, like
know.
creepily young is what you're trying
What
to
Do
I'm
you have
curious about
history?
is, are these people actually making
Do I have
it
history?
to the Lazarus?
No,
have a
Brian
history?
does.
Yeah, that's
Do you?
true.
No,
I do.
he does.
Bro,
But he's a
That's okay, I
weasel
can-
on the air vent.
15 plus a
you
lot.
know Jarvis has served on the council for over 30 years.
Well, that's impossible.
And he goes by the name Jarvis the Handsome. Because he
Jarvis the handsome.
always looks young and youthful.
He always looks this svelte.
Dapper.
Maybe he's drinking baby blood.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
This isn't good.
Babies make good energy drinks.
But it is
That's
day
true.
right now.
Gerber Energy.
Just so you know. And he is standing next to a window.
Okay.
All right, so he's not a vampire.
He's a baby eater. He's a believer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can I?
Terrible.
If I'm above this whole, is there an office anywhere besides records?
Oh, there's plenty of places where there's a place where they're keeping
Empty rooms.
money. There's a lot of places where people are changing. There's not a lot of warehouse space where like
Any
actual
offices?
goods.
Empty offices that you could.
There's the
peruse.
clerk's office. which is manifest with all his shipping records.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the money.
That's the money shot.
I feel like if I even go there, I mean, I pretty much have to go there, but I don't think I'm going to find anything just besides here's a list of names and here's the ledger saying that they returned. There's no guarantee that your product is going to show up on the other side of the shore.
I know, but I have a way of making it work. I have an idea. Just go.
Check out the office.
All right. I assume to look through the
Drop.
books, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Become a
Yeah.
Human.
All right. You look through. Make an intelligence check.
19 plus. Wow,
right.
man.
You do a
I'm
quick
fired
scan,
tonight.
I am.
and it doesn't take you long to realize that there are a name of all the people that have gone back their payments, the balance of his ledgers, like the money. But you also notice it's his ledgers are divided by his different ships in his fleet. And by the volume of trips going back and forth, you realize that the time in between trips isn't long enough to actually make it to the mainland.
He's dumping them in the sea. And just
Under the sea, under
Come
the
on back.
sea.
That
Or he's
means
killing
that's
them
where
all.
we're going. If we go on,
Yeah.
we don't want to
That's
go
right.
on.
We have Marlin boy.
does he
here.
have?
We could turn into
Is
a
there
Marlin.
certain
and
ships that he's
you
using
guys
to
can
make the dumps, or
float
just
back
all?
on him?
All but 2 of his ships leave port quite often.
Wouldn't it be easier just to have him turn to a Marlin and follow a ship?
I'll have him turn into a hawk and follow a ship, but whichever.
Yeah, follow a ship, see what happens, and come back and tell us.
Or a raven. Because ravens are bad luck for boats, so if they see a raven, they're not going to be happy about it. They're going to try to ditch them.
Might be too suspicious.
They are.
We could
thought it was
bring
kinda
Mark in
like
our
applesauce.
luggage.
Same thing. Raven, crow, roughly the same thing.
I still think
Similar.
Same
Still think
fowl
we should get
family.
on the boat, Brian.
Huh?
I still think we should get on
No,
the
if
boat.
we go on this boat, we might not
All
come
right,
back.
you're still talking to Jarvis. He's like, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Yeah, what would be the earliest boat you got leaving? I might have a shipment coming up that I need delivered to the Visorland.
The earliest is in 2 hours.
Wow, really? That'd be awesome.
Is that the
We're
one we're
currently
going on?
boarding
Yeah.
right now.
Sweet. If I had some of my guys bring over a couple boxes, do you mind if I toss them on that boat to get over to?
As long as you
Visorland?
have the fee.
Yeah, let's work on that. How much would it cost to throw? Or can we work out something? Maybe if you have some stuff you need shipped or exported, and we
Babies.
could switch back and do a little
Maybe
in
we
kind
could
kind of deal.
insure. Can I get a tracking number?
Possibly.
Number?
Uh,
Get a tracking number.
Get your receipt.
it's
Stamp
like
and duplicate.
it would depend on how much weight and obviously the volume.
Oh,
which
would
is
vary,
gonna-
of course. I mean, you know how it is. You
You bring
All
it in,
shipments are the
and
same.
we will cut you a fair deal.
Sounds like a plan. It sounds like a good deal. I
Where's
hope we
this
can
going, Mark?
do business for a
This is
long
what I
time.
want to know. Where's this going?
It's coming with hustle in this dark.
Yeah, really.
Getting information here. I'm like trying to prod him and see if I can get anything out of
It's
it.
not really working, but okay.
Are you guys going to board the
Continue.
ship?
I'm just
We are.
distracting him while you guys
We're
do
more-
your thing.
If we board the ship, can we look around? Can I
Maybe sneak out of our room.
want to do
before,
a look?
Real quick, before you guys do your thing.
Oh,
Before we agree on the
boat. We should do
contract here, would you mind giving me a nice little,
check.
can I get a tour of your operation,
Yeah.
see how your stuff works, just to see
And,
if...
you know, we can do it
The
on
clerk
live,
can.
so
I have some business to attend to. So.
Oh, definitely, no problem. I appreciate your time, and I hope we could do business for a long, long time.
A very long time.
He's not human. That was nice.
That was really good.
That was good. That was a nice little throw in there. That was a nice little Francia throw in there.
Oh man.
Listen for the throw-ins. They're always fun. So, side plan.
Open up the door. Oh, I got in here. Oh, must have made the wrong turn.
No.
This is not where I go to the bathroom.
I'm a human now.
Yes, but you need to turn back into a...
Oh, this is exhausting.
He's naked too. He has no clothes.
No, I have clothes.
Yeah, he does that. He's able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he buys that
You need to
expensive
turn
Gucci
into a
shit.
fish.
The shade.
Once you get out.
He comes out the door. There's a
No,
fish
first,
flopping around.
first you need to turn into a toad. In this
Well,
kind
he
of,
can't. He doesn't have infinite turns
No, I can do this one more time.
before he has
do
to
you
rest.
crawl into the vent as a human? Can you fit in the
He's
boat?
a dwarf.
No, I can water walk though. I mean, I can get to the boat.
You can just jump out into the
Yeah.
Jump out the window and jump into the water.
I was thinking about it.
Do that.
All right, you can do that.
Don't walk on water though. Just dive into the water. Then you can turn into a fish once you get in the water. You're gonna follow the boat. If these knuckleheads are gonna get on the boat.
You're like his pet, you know?
All right, make.
I'm just
make-
suggesting.
Make a strength check. You want to make sure you get enough clearance to land in the water.
Just land on the dock. He landed on the dock.
Wow, that's cool. I do have my gauntlets on, so I do get a +4. If that's okay. So I got a
You
7.
just like hit the dock and then roll into the water.
You open the window in the clerk's office. You get this little dwarven back up, and you run. You get out. You're looking down. You're like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? And then you come down,
Your feet hit
and
the
one of your
dock.
foot
Flip
hits
over.
the dock. You can feel like you sprained ankle, and you start somersaulting into the splash into the water.
Graceful as ever. Thank you. Good. Good. I'm
Should
in.
have used form of the cat.
Yeah.
Can't, because he's
Form
only
the
got
cat.
one more thing. So he's got to turn into a fish now.
He's in the water.
I'm in the water.
Yeah.
Now
He
he's
just
turned
clipped
into a
the
fish.
dock on the way down.
He's
What
underwater
use
holding
is
his
he gonna
foot
be
up.
to us if he's a fish?
He's gonna